If you're looking to eat more plant-based this new year, try out these 3 easy pasta recipes. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're going to be sharing 3 easy pasta recipes that are perfect for beginners. It is currently Veganuary, so I know a lot more people are cooking plant-based recipes. We thought would be the perfect time to share some easy beginner-friendly recipes, and everyone loves pasta, so we're doing 3 pasta recipes today.
Yeah, I feel like these are classics and recipes we tend to gravitate towards time and time again. They're some of the most popular recipes on our blog as well. They're also full of flavor and so simple to make, so I'm really excited to share them today. And also I might be talking or looking weird because I just got some dental work done and the whole side of my face is numb. So.
But the show must go on.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
So let's jump into the recipes.
The first recipe we're making today is an easy one-pot hamburger helper. This is one of the most popular recipes on our blog, and for good reason. It only takes 30 minutes, it requires just 1 pot, and it has all the nostalgic flavors of childhood. I feel like hamburger helper was a staple in so many people's childhoods and childhoods. Yeah, this has all of those flavors that are reminiscent of when we were kids and eating just really nice comfort food. So to start, we're gonna heat a large skillet, add a little bit of oil, and then we're gonna cook up some onions and garlic. After 3 to 4 minutes of sauteing our onions and garlic, we're gonna add in some of our plant-based ground. You can use any type that you like. We have Impossible here. Beyond also has a good ground beef alternative that you can use. And we'll just cook that up for another 5 to 6 or 7 minutes. It's gonna really depend on the brand you're using, but once it's nice and brown and cooked through, you'll know it's done. While that's cooking, we're gonna mix together our spices and cornstarch in a small bowl. So we have some oregano, chili powder, paprika, salt, pepper, and of course the cornstarch, and we're just gonna mix that all up until it's nice and uniform. And then we'll sprinkle that over our grounds mixture and just make sure everything is evenly coated. Next, we're gonna mix in the broth, non-dairy milk, and tomato sauce, which is an optional ingredient, but it's definitely recommended. All the details for that will be in the recipe card on our blog. And we'll mix in the pasta at this point as well, and we'll just give everything a good mix through. Once it comes to a boil, we're gonna cover it, bring it to a simmer, and then cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes or until the pasta is nice and al dente. We'll remove it from heat, and then we'll add in our dairy-free cheese shreds. We'll mix that through until it's nice and melted, and then we are ready to enjoy it. We recommend serving with a garnish of fresh parsley, and it's time to dig in. Okay, I have some here. I'm really nervous that I'm just gonna like chew my tongue off and not even know, or like the side of my cheek, but we're gonna do our best here. This never gets old. So simple to make. It has so much flavor.
Is it sweet, simple, and vegan?
It's more savory, simple, vegan, but yes. Make this recipe, it's linked down below. It's one of the most popular recipes on our blog, I think for good reason. And once you try it, I hope you agree.
The next recipe we're making is also a 1-pot recipe, which makes it extra easy. And this is our creamy 1-pot pasta with mushrooms and asparagus. So let me walk you through the recipe. First, in a pot or a skillet, I'm adding some vegan butter, but if you don't have butter, you can also use oil as well, whatever you prefer. And once it is warmed up, we're gonna add some onions, garlic, and red pepper flakes. And we're gonna allow that to cook for a couple of minutes until the onions are soft and everything is nice and fragrant. Next, we're adding in some mushrooms. You can really add whatever type of mushrooms you prefer. We have some baby Bella mushrooms here that we just cleaned and sliced. Once those are cooked down and softened, we're gonna add in some flour, and you really wanna cook this flour for about 2 minutes because yeah, you want the flour to cook through, and also you want it to just really coat everything. Then pour in your broth and add in your pasta. We're using some vegan beef broth, but you can just use vegetable broth as well. I highly recommend this beef broth though. It adds a really great flavor. If you want to check it out, this is the brand that we use. And once that's simmering, we're going to allow it to simmer for about 5 minutes, mixing it regularly. Then add in some asparagus and some vegan Parmesan. We're using the Violife Parmesan here, which is It's probably our favorite brand of Parmesan, but if you can only find a bag or a container of vegan Parmesan, that will work as well. We're gonna mix it through and it's gonna melt through, so it doesn't really matter. Remove your pan from heat and then add in some vegan cream cheese or vegan sour cream if that's all you can find. Both of them will work, as well as some fresh lemon juice, some herbs. We have some fresh parsley and basil here, and some black pepper. We find that you don't have to add extra salt to this recipe because of the broth, but you can taste it here and adjust the salt to your liking. And just mix that until the cream cheese is combined, everything is nice and uniform. Then we're going to cover it and set it aside. So after you cover the pasta, it's gonna sit for about 10 minutes. And while that is sitting, I'm gonna talk about the jewelry I'm wearing today because I am obsessed with it and I thought maybe you would wanna hear about it. So it's all from Ana Luisa. I've talked about them many times before here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I love their stuff. It is high quality, affordable jewelry. It is tarnish free. It is strength and humidity tested. And they have so many different things. They have so many different styles. They really have something for everyone. Here are all the rings I'm wearing today. I am definitely more of a ring person. I find myself wearing more rings than anything when it comes to jewelry. And so all these pieces are from Ana Luisa. I also have a mood ring on as well. I used to have one as a kid, and when I saw it on their website, I was immediately like, I need to have that. I'm also wearing I don't know if this is considered a stack because there's only two, but two of their earrings. They have a ton of different hoop sizes, and they have studs, these cute earrings with chains as well. And last but not least, my C necklace, C for Chris, of course.
Oh my God, that is so cute. I thought it was for curry.
Or for curry, I mean, I like curry too. Also, this brand is carbon neutral from their packaging to their products, which I love, and all of their pieces come with a reusable travel bag. I love to use these when I travel, but also you can store your jewelry in here as well. Their pieces start at just $39 and they have free and fast shipping in the US. If anybody wants to check out Ana Luisa, I highly recommend you do. I've been wearing their jewelry for years now, and I can guarantee they are tarnish free and high quality. We have a discount code on the screen, also in the description box, for 20% off. So check out Ana Luisa, and I'm gonna check on my pasta. Our pasta has been sitting for about 10 minutes. It is nice and creamy now. The sauce has thickened up, and we are going to dig in. Cheers. That is so good. Every time we make it, I forget how good it is. And we use these cute little noodles from Trader Joe's that I'm obsessed with, the fusilli. If you want to make this spicier, you can add more red pepper flakes when you add them in the beginning. I don't like spice, so I just added a little bit, but you can definitely make it spicier. This is the perfect meal for meal prep, and Chris is behind the camera, but he'll be digging in with me very soon. I hope you guys like this, and let's get into the next recipe.
The final recipe we're making today is this simple 5-ingredient creamy white bean pasta. We're using white beans as the base of the sauce, so it's high in fiber, protein, and it's really simple and delicious. I feel like it's one of those old school vegan recipes that still hits. So let's get right into the recipe. In the background, we are cooking up our pasta, but basically all you need to do for this recipe is take a high-speed blender, add in some white beans, some nutritional yeast, some salt, pepper, a little bit of nutmeg, and some garlic powder. You can also use fresh garlic for this, but that's totally up to you. And then we're gonna add in some vegetable broth and blend everything until smooth. To get everything nice and smooth, if you want it to be a little bit thinner of a consistency, you can reserve some pasta water and then add that in to thin the sauce out to your preference. We added maybe 1/4 to 1/2 cup of the pasta water, and it came out perfectly. Once the sauce is fully blended through, we are gonna add it to our cooked pasta and just mix it through. Season it up with a little bit of black pepper and some fresh basil, and you are ready to enjoy. This is a simple recipe, as I mentioned. It takes just about 10 minutes, or really just as long as it takes to cook the pasta. And then you can add in any other types of veggies that you'd like. We've done it with tomatoes before, so you can kind of spruce this up as you'd like. A little bit of pesto would even be really good in here, or sun-dried tomatoes. I could go on all day, but you can get creative and kind of make this recipe your own. Again, it'll be linked down below if you want to check out the full recipe for yourself. And I guess it's time to taste this. All right. If you're a nutritional yeast fan, you're gonna love this. It's similar to like a mac and cheese consistency, but it's kind of more healthy-ish in a way because the base is beans. I definitely recommend trying this out. It's a great beginner recipe, super simple, and it's really delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, all the recipes will be linked down below.
And we also have our link for Ana Luisa. If you want to check them out, you can get 20% off with our discount.
And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We haven't been posting videos as often, but we'll definitely be back more in the new year.
We also have hundreds of videos you can watch from the past. In the meantime.
Yeah, and we're on all the other social platforms, so if you want to see some short form content, you can definitely check us out elsewhere or on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. We really hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon.
See you next time.